Hey everybody. Last video I talked about the digestive system and I discussed the idea that carbs are used as our body's main fuel source. And of course that's a gross oversimplification, but it's mainly true. So I thought I would talk today about the other two macronutrients, proteins and fats. So it is true that carbs are our body's main preferred fuel source. When I say our bodies, I mean most of the cells. There are certain cells like liver cells, hepatocytes, that prefer to run on fats. And fat is our second choice for most of the other cells in our body as well. So we can use fats for lots of things. We can use fats as a fuel source. We can use fats to build some of the structural components of our body, like if you think back to the cell that basic phospholipid bilayer. The lipid part of that is the fat part of that, and we need fats for that structural part of that lipid bilayer in our membranes. We also need fats to help absorb fat-soluble vitamins and to make fat-based hormones. So fats are really important for a lot of good reasons. And what about proteins? Well, proteins are really different. Proteins are our body's least favored fuel source. There's a fairly high cost to using proteins as fuel. The main function for proteins is to make stuff in our body. When we think about genetics and the DNA recipes, those recipes are really just for proteins. We break the proteins down into their little amino acid parts. It starts in the stomach and then it continues into the small intestine. We're breaking down those proteins into amino acids. And then from there, the amino acids, again, whether they're from peanut butter or chicken, those little amino acids are going to be completely broken down and then put back together again with the recipes from our DNA, the recipe book of DNA. Those little proteins are going to come from the stringing together of the amino acids like a little necklace, and then it's folded up in certain ways to make these amazing structural proteins. And some of these proteins make up all the things in our body, like our hair and our nails and our skin. And some of them are like little workhorses, like enzymes. They're little chemical catalysts that really help do all the things that our bodies need done. All of the different processes like metabolism, anabolism, catabolism, all of those different processes need little chemical catalysts that are made out of proteins. So again, that's a real oversimplification of it, but I hope that gives you some understanding of the three main macronutrients. And maybe next time I'll do a short video on the micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals that we need. Thanks.